Picture this. You've saved for a down payment, gotten pre-approved, found the perfect place, so you think you're all set to buy the perfect house, right? But here's the thing. In 2025, the home price is just the beginning. There are hidden fees and unexpected costs that can sneak up on you and really mess with your budget. So let's dive into the often overlooked expenses of buying a home in the next 12 months and how to prepare for them so that you are not caught off guard. A couple we recently helped with thought that they were all set. They had $40,000 for the down payment, check. Pre-approval, check. A little extra for closing costs, smart move, double check. But then they faced a surprise, a $6,000 amount of unexpected expenses that they did not see coming. This included prepaid tax escrows, homeowners association transfer fees, repairs, and insurance premiums. And it really got me thinking, because this delayed their closing and forced them to dip into their emergency savings funds, and what should have been a really joyful moment really turned stressful for them. And I'm on a mission, and so is my team, to help make sure those surprises don't happen, because these types of surprises are common and they really don't have to be for homeowners. Here are the 5 hidden fees that we want you to prepare for in addition to your down payment, so you are not surprised when you go to buy a home in the next 12 months. The first one is closing costs. Closing costs are something that you've probably heard about, but many buyers don't realize how much is included in that and what the amount normally is. So in 2025, expect to pay between 2 and 5% of the purchase price for these costs. This covers lender fees, appraisals, escrows, and title insurance. So for a $500,000 home, that could mean you're paying anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000, $25,000 closing in addition to your down payment. So make sure to get a detailed escrow from your detailed estimate. It's also called a good faith estimate from your lender before you make an offer. And this will break down both your monthly mortgage payment that you're probably going to be making each month. And it will also break down your down payment and closing costs that you need to bring to the table and be prepared for. Now, part of that is what's called prepaid and escrow fees. And this is the one that surprises a lot of buyers. And that's because lenders usually require you to prepay 6 to 12 months of homeowners insurance and property taxes at closing. This is called an escrow account. And oftentimes, depending on the loan you have, it's not negotiable. Okay, and so depending on where you live, these can add up to thousands of dollars up front, especially in Texas, where we don't have state income tax, we have higher property taxes. Paying 6 to 12 months of property taxes up front can really add up to a big number for you. Plus, if it's not part of your down payment, but it's essential for closing the deal, you really want to be prepared for that. And if your home is in a flood zone or a wildlife zone, expect extra insurance costs to rise because those have been getting higher over the last several years, unfortunately. Inspection and moving costs is the third thing that you want to prepare for. Home inspections are such a smart move, but guess what? They're not free, right? We want to know what the condition of the home is before you are going pending and fully hard money with your earnest money under contract. And the best thing that you can do is get a couple of different inspections to help. But we have to be prepared to pay for those up front before you go to the closing table. A general inspection ranges anywhere from $400 to $800, but there's additional couple of $100 that you need to prepare for. So I would say give yourself a budget of $1,000 to $2,000 when you're doing inspections, because the other things that you might want to factor in for are age, size, location. But you might want to add some specialized tests like termites, pools and spas, extra buildings, plumbing lines, if it's an older home, to scope those plumbing lines and make sure they look good, or the sewer line, sprinkler tests, or structural issues that might cost you even more. And after the inspection, we often want to negotiate repairs and pest treatments or roof replacements, appliance things. All of those are common in today's market, and they can add thousands to your budget. So don't forget that these new home costs like blinds and landscaping and small repairs can add up quickly in there too. The next thing you want to take into consideration are HOA fees and transfer changes. If you're buying into a community with a homeowners association, be ready for a couple of costs that might be in addition to your monthly homeowners association dues. Many homeowners associations charge transfer fees, initiation fees, or even require a capital contribution at closing that are part of having an old homeowner and a new homeowner change hands. These fees can range anywhere from, on the normal range, $250 to $500, all the way up to $2,500 to $5,000, depending on the HOA. And they are built into the bylaws, so they're usually non-negotiable, which means they have to be paid at closing. So make sure you understand the full financial picture, read through and ask what the cost of the HOA could potentially be before you are pending on your home. And oftentimes the full documents for the homeowners association don't get delivered until you're already under contract. So make sure you have time to review those and understand what those fees are. The last one that you want to think about is utility setups and service deposits. When you move into a new home, don't forget about the costs associated with setting up utilities. Many providers require deposits for services like water, electricity, and gas, which can range anywhere from $100 to several $100s, just depending on your credit history. So on top of that, there could be installation or activation changes, and these can add up quickly, so it's smart to budget for them all along and make sure you have those with other moving expenses set aside so that you're joyfully moving into your home instead of feeling stressed and like it's a never-ending expense downfall. Buying a home in 2025 and 2026 is a really exciting milestone, but it can also be more expensive than people realize, which is why we wanted to go over some of these things today. We want to make sure you're financially ready for everything, not just the mortgage, okay? So if you're thinking about this and you go, gosh, I need some help estimating what this is going to be, let's talk. We offer a no obligation one-on-one consultation with you, and we can help make sure if you reply to this and let us know you want to do it, we can schedule a time to have a buyer planning session with you. We'll walk you through every cost you should expect, and we can make sure we make it as simple and easy and prepared as possible for you. So feel free to call or email us or leave a comment, and we'll be happy to help.